Hi my lovelies, welcome to my channel. I'm here today to do a full-on review on Kathleen's Zodiac collection that came out a few days ago. So without further ado, let me start and give you my thoughts about the whole collection. So as I was saying, I got the full collection, and let me do a little summary about the whole line that came out. It consists of two supernova liquid eyeshadow, two lipsticks, and two highlighter shades, and also eyeshadow palette. So, and along with the collection, I purchased like two other products from the line, which I know is not part of the collection, but I still want to give my 2 cents about it. So I've been playing with the collection for a while and just wanted to see how it performs, trying out like different looks and everything. So first of all, I will be talking about the lipsticks, the liquid eyeshadows, and the highlighter, and at last I will be talking about eyeshadow palette. The first thing is the lipstick that she came out with. It's from the Luxe line collection, and I never used any of their Luxe collection, so I had honestly didn't know anything about it. I pretty much use their ultra satin lipsticks and the ultra matte, and to be honest with you, I'm more like their ultra satin lipsticks than the matte, because on me the matte lipstick tends to get more dry. I have been using, and I'm wearing it right now, their lipstick, one of the lipstick. I'm really happy with it. It's creamy, it's not dry at all. One that I'm wearing right now, it's called Scorpio Moon, as you can see the shade. And I already swatched it on my hand to show you guys. So here we go. So the top one is Scorpio Moon, and the bottom one is called What's Your Sign. So both shades are cream. It's very comfortable on your lips. For me, I would say for medium to dark skin tone, Scorpio Moon will look the best. That shade called What's Your Sign is it looks like nude on me. So what I tend to do is if I want to get an ombre effect, I tend to mix the both colors, and honestly I really enjoy the finish it gives on my lips. And another thing that I noticed throughout the day, once the lipstick wears off, it does leave a stain behind. Honestly, so far I'm really enjoying both the lipsticks. Now let's talk. One of the favorite thing that I like from this collection are the supernova liquid eyeshadows. So it came in two color. Let me show you guys. The first shade is called Constellation. It's a nice champagne shade. Okay. And the other one is called Astrology. It's a beautiful shade of yellow, or I think it's mostly a golden shade. And I think this color she had super shock eyeshadow called Telepathy, which was a very famous color from her collection from before, so she made this into a liquid eyeshadow. And to be honest with you guys, I really enjoy both the supernova eyeshadow. It's beautiful. I'm wearing it right now, as you can see on my eyelid. I just wanted to show how it looks, how both the color looks on, as you would say, on a medium skin tone. So on my left, I'm wearing the Astrology, the golden shade, and on my right, I'm wearing Constellation. It did not flake at all. One thing that you have to do is wear it one lid eye at a time, because it tends to dry really fast. So once it's set, you cannot go ahead. I think I did use it double time, and it did not crease. I honestly did not have any hard time with this one. And the best part is it did not flake at all. because for me personally, as you have seen in my past few videos, I like to do my eye look first and then I do my face and everything, because sometimes you know how liquid eyeshadows or even like generally the eyeshadows, it tends to like flake and sometimes gets really messy to clean once you have your whole face done. So I tend to do the eye look first. But I think with this collection, with her collection, there is no fallout. It's easy to blend and it does not flake at all. So honestly, I really recommend this two product from her line. Highly recommend. I'm really impressed, and even you can see how opaque it is, the color. You can use it with your eyeshadow or just use it as its own and you're good to go. You don't have to work too much with this eyeshadow and still can look put together. I'm looking at my notes because as I was playing with this collection, I was writing, like putting my thoughts down on the paper. So I as I was saying, like I honestly love this two product. So now let's talk about the highlighter. It's a Super Shock Chick highlighter that she came out with. So she came out with two color. One is called On the Cups. As you can see, it's a very pearlized shade. Let me show you guys. Let me swatch it first. Okay, so as you can see, so this one on my left is On the Cups, and the one next to it is called Fire. So Fire is more of a golden shade, and On the Cups is more of a champagne shade. And one thing that I noticed the first time I was swatching the shade, it is very creamy and it's very bouncy. So, and I was like, whoa, I was not expecting that. Like I really liked, like I wish if you guys can feel it, like if you touch it, it's so soft and creamy, but on you, when you're applying it, it turns from creamy to your powder finish. And honestly, it's nice as I'm wearing, like on both my cheeks, I'm wearing both the shades on my different cheeks. On my left, I'm wearing your On the Cups. As you can see, it's not too intense, the shade, but once you move your face around and the light hits your face, you can see like it gives such a nice glowy look to your cheeks. And same with the other one too. But I would say On the Cups is more for light to medium skin tone. It will look the best. And the Fire is best for medium to dark shade. You can also wear Fire like light skin on the Fire, but you have to go a little bit. And the best thing you can do also is mix both the shade and use it on your cheeks as well. And I did use a little bit of the highlighter on the cheeks shade on top of my eyelid, which I will be talking in details how I achieved this look. So now let's talk about the Zodiac eyeshadow palette. First of all, can we just talk about the packaging? How beautiful it looks. Like I really like the navy blue color. And then the best part that I love about this palette that she did, one thing that she did is she has all the name of the shade, as you can see, right underneath the shade, and also at the back. Because with her other palette, which I really enjoyed, the Dream Street that she came out with, the first one, when I was doing the eye look, I was really having a hard time to figure out the name of the shade because I have to like flip it back and forth. I think I did get confused and maybe I did not say the name properly. But this one, there's no mistake. Like you can tell, like you will not have a problem with the name. And another thing is it has a big mirror, which is awesome. And you can travel with this palette too. And let's talk about the eyeshadow. This palette consists of 12 shades. As you can see, first 5 shimmer shades from my left. The first one is Aries, Cancer, Scorpio, Leo, and Gemini. The 5 matte shades from my left is Taurus, Virgo, Libra, Aquarius, and Sagittarius. And the last 2 shade is Capricorn, which is a matte black shade with reflects of gold, and Pisces, which is a false eyeshadow and it has reflects of silver. Look at how beautiful it is. Another thing, guys, some of the colors I had to, like matte shades, I swatched it twice to show you the opacity, and I did not apply any primer. It's true shade. You honestly can achieve a few looks using these palettes on its own. I honestly enjoy this eyeshadow palette a lot. The shades are beautiful to work with. It's highly pigmented, it's opaque, and it's very soft to touch, and you can create most like natural, subtle to full-on glam look with this palette. Like, I have nothing bad to say about this palette. I'm really enjoying it. And what you can do also, you can combine both the palette, her first collection that she came out with, the Dream Street and the Zodiac, and create a lot of looks with it. And honestly, that's what I did today. As you can see on my eye, is on my left eye, I used first the Astrology Golden liquid eyeshadow, and then on my right I applied the Constellation, the Champagne Supernova liquid eyeshadow. And then what I did, I used also the Dream Street palette. So on my right, I used this shade from the Dream Street palette called Water Barrier and applied it as my crease, and also took it on my lower lash line. And on my left, what I did was I used the shade called Taurus and mixed it a little bit with Libra on my crease. And then what I did was on my bottom lash line, I used the shade Sagittarius. And honestly, like, I am really enjoying this color more. Like, my favorite shade from this palette is, of course, the Sagittarius, Pisces, and I like these 2 shades in here. That's called Aries and Leo. And then what I did was I applied Constellation, the Champagne liquid shadow in my inner corner, and on my right I applied the Astrology in my inner corner. I just switched it around a bit and was playing and seeing how it goes. And then on top of my eyelid, I went with the Super Shock Cheek palette. I just dabbed it. I did not use any brush for that. I just put it on my finger and pat it on my lid. So far, I am really enjoying the collection, and I highly recommend. If you want to get anything, please get the Supernova liquid eyeshadow and the eyeshadow palette. These 2 I highly recommend. So let me talk about 2 other products that I got from Colourpop, which is not, of course, from Kathleen Light's collection. I got the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. I got the shade Medium 26, and I also got the No Filter Sheer Press Powder in shade Medium. It's a nice press powder, as you can see. I really enjoy the concealer. One thing about the concealer is it does oxidize, so try to go a shade lighter than your skin shade or your skin tone, because it does oxidize. So I decided, like, I could have got the medium 28, but I decided to go with medium 26. It is very, like, it's a little bit peachy and it's perfect for my skin tone. And what else? I honestly like the coverage it gives under my eyelid. Oh, one thing about the No Filter Sheer Press Powder. The first time I used it, I tried to use this to bake underneath my eye, but then I saw that it was making my under eye really dry. So today what I did, I used it a bit around my face as a setting powder and it was fine because this powder is little dry. So my best suggestion to you guys, if you want to get it, use this as your overall face powder and you're good to go. So that's it. I think I covered everything. In the future, I'm thinking of doing more looks, just using the Zodiac palettes on its own and doing maybe another eye look, combining both the palette and creating a look for you all. So let's wrap up. I wanted to let you guys know one more thing. I purchased the entire collection with my own money. I was not paid or sponsored to talk anything about this product. It's all my personal opinion, what I think about the product, how I like the product, or if I did not like anything from the collection. It's my personal opinion. If something works out for you, or if it does not, it's all yours. But for me, I honestly enjoy this collection and I highly recommend for you, if you are a makeup lover and if you want to add, and if you like to collect influencers item, this you can add this collection. Like, it's a big thumbs up from me. I honestly love it. I hope you liked this review about the entire collection, and if you did, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Oh, one more thing guys, let me know what products you got from this collection and what's your thoughts on this line. Until then, hope to see you in another video. Bye!